4-game series. The Phillies won the first 3 games on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. They won last night 11-2. And yeah, so pitching for the Phillies tonight will be Jesus Darnold, and pitching for the Mets tonight will be Dave Peterson. So the Phillies come this game 86-60 in the season. The Mets come the game 76-70 on the season. So the Phillies can go for the sweep tonight. So we're gonna see how that goes, and yeah. What's up, Dance? What's always? For the Mets line, we got Francisco Lindor, Juan Soto, Pete Alonso, Mark Ventino, Brandon Nimmo, Starla Marte, Jeff McNeil, and Luzainu Acuna. And you also have and Hayden Segura, and that's your Mets start lineup. Then we got Francisco Lindor coming back for the Mets. The Mets plays away 0, top of the first and go. Hayden's all got a fix for the Ray board. Run that catch goes strike for 1. And Hayden's all got a fix for the run that catch goes 1-1. But in case he's all got a fix for the run that catch goes strike for 1. Hayden's all got a fix for the run that catch goes 1-1. Hayden's all got a fix for the run that catch goes 2-1. And Hayden's all got a fix for the swing that will go right to the grass. That's a single. Francisco will advance the first base for the Mets. Francisco singles on the ground ball to the right field, and Nick Castellanos. And the Mets are winning great jersey. The Phillies are wearing the powder blue jerseys tonight. What's up with? You know, we're doing the motor solids and everything because that. Yeah, we are gonna do it. We are gonna do that. The game. Yeah, it looks like we're supposed to do that for the beginning of the game, but we're gonna do it after this inning. After this inning, we're gonna do it. And then next to bat for the Mets, we have Lonzo. The next to bat for the Mets, we got one Mets playing on first base. 0 top of the first, and we go. He's only gonna pitch when you want. Ready for it. Running could go straight 1. He's only gonna pitch when you want. Ready for it. And when swinging, they go right into the grass. That's a single. One single base, the first base for the Mets. One swing singles on the ground ball to the right field, and they catch the other. Assistant middle base, second base. The Mets have one swing on first base, and assistant middle second base. Coming next to bat for the Mets, we have Pete Alonso next to bat the Mets. We have Mets playing on first base, second base. 0 top of the first, and we go. Hayden's only gonna pitch when Pete winning ball. Running catch goes strike 1. Hayden's only gonna pitch if he swing that with the power zone 2. And Hayden's only gonna pitch if he can wait for it. Running catch goes balls 1 and 2. Oh, you stay home because Keisha needed you? Oh yeah, Keisha needed you. You were gonna go to this game. You were gonna go to this game tonight though. So you stay home because Keisha needs you. Yeah, that makes sense. Because if you would love Keisha, would know how's Keisha able to take care of herself? How can Keisha be able to do anything when her ankle hurts and then she got to be walking around the house trying to do stuff and you're not there? So, and he's only got another pitch coming for you, pick you away for it. And J2 tried to pitch over to his third baseman. Allocated try to take over this is Noah safe at third base. This is Noah 29 still on third base. And he's going to try to run out. And Watson trying to run out, but he's safe at second base. And this is Watson, 30 seconds still on second base. So the Mets have Watson on second base, and the assistant on third base. So coming up next to bat for the Mets. So Hayden's only got no pitch when you peek away for it. Run it, swinging that with the 5-1 and 2. And Hayden's only got no pitch when you peek away for it. That ball's in the dirt, the ball 2 and 2. Hayden's only got no pitch when you peek away for it. You swinging that one as a 5-1 and 2 and 2. And Hayden's only got no pitch when you peek away for it. Pinos, right? Spend time on your Pinos, and we're the better since we're baseball. Yeah, guys, and I won the Vice Summer Jersey, and we watched this game on Fox show on national television. And this is and Hayden's all got another pitch and MVP away for it. Running catch good, let's strike 3, and P Love was out. First strike over Hayes is out of 1K. Yeah, I'm your first Right to name. Yes, I will keep saying I'm happy. The prayer listening to your call. Yeah. You know, if you would have win, it's all good, good. At least you're the first one. I was at least you're first this time around. So you know the stream is done. Coming up next to bat for the Mets, we have Mike Ventino's the next to bat for the Mets. We got Mets base on second base and third base. One out, top of the first. Here we go. Hayes Dardo got a pitch in there for you, Mark. Ready for Roddy Catch goes strike to one. Hayes Dardo got a pitch, you Mark. Get away for you, swing it as a pop zone two. Hayes Dardo got a pitch, you Mark. Get ready for it. I'm gonna hit myself. Okay, caught in. And Hayes Dardo got a pitch in there for you. Hayes Dardo got a pitch, you Mark. Get ready for it. Rodney Catch goes the balls 1 and 2. I enjoy his payments. Well, if he joined the payments, and that's better than eating human food then. And Jesus is all got another pitch gonna be Mark ready for it. Swing that one goes right to the grass, and that's a single. And Mark Ventino's will base the first base for the Mets. And Mark Ventino singles on a line drive to the right field, Nick Castellanos. And one to the Mets third base. And the Mets have Mark Ventino's on first base, and Lawson on third base. Plays the corner. But the Mets score runs. So the Mets have 1 run, the Phillies have 0 runs, and the Mets get the first one scored at the top of the first. Thanks to Francisco Lindor, and that was 1-0 Mets. Now the Mets score first, man. Coming up next to bat for the Mets, we have Brandon Nimmo next to bat for the Mets. We got Mets players on first base and third base. One out, top of the first. Here we go. Jesus Cesaro got a pitch, gonna be Nimmo getting for it. Right now, catches those balls 1-0. And Jesus Cesaro got another pitch, gonna be Nimmo getting for it. Swing that one goes right into the grass. And that's a single. And Brandon Nimmo will raise the first base for the Mets. And Brandon Nimmo singles on line drive to the right field. Nick Castellanos. Nick Castellanos, 2 plays he messed up. What the freak, Nick? Oh my God. It's just about to get me really pissed off. And Mark Ventino's third base. So the Mets have Brandon Nimmo first base and Mark Ventino's on third base. And the Mets score another run. So the Mets had 2 runs, the Phillies had 0 runs. And the Mets get the second run score in the top of the first. Thanks to Lonzo, and now it's 2-0 Mets. You know what? Nick Castellanos pissed me off right there. He just messed up 2 freaking plays. Yeah. Come on, though. If the Mets win this game, we don't get this sweep out, I'm like, at least I'm gonna say we take 3 out of 4, but still, you know, the Mets get 1 game, especially on American history, on the day of America's worst moment in history to having on this day. And he's laughing at the first base, and we. So coming up next to bat for the Mets, we have starting my taking this to bat for the Mets. We got Mets playing on first base and third base. One out, top of the first. He will. Jesus is all got a pitch can be starting great, but Ronda catch goes balls 1-0. Jesus is all got a pitch to be starting ready for it. Ronda catch goes ball 2-0. And Jesus is all got another pitch can be starting ready for it. And Hayes is out to a pitch over to his first baseman, Bryce Harper, to make sure that Brandon Nimmo didn't get out the first base bag. Pick up 10, number 1 at first base. And Hayes is out got the pitch can be starting ready for it. He swings that one, it bounces on top of the wall. And Starting Marte runs around first, stop at second. Starting Marte got a W. Starting Marte got a W. This is Starting Marte's 13 double on the 21 season on line drive to left field of Brandon Nimmo. And we left fielder Brandon Morris. And the Mets scored none runs. The Mets had 4 runs, the Phillies had 0 runs, and the Mets get a 2-run score in the top of the first, thanks to Martin Valentinos and Brandon Nimmo. Now it's 4-0 Mets. And we on ESPN. And we on Fox though. And we get embarrassed on Fox. So, like, every time we play on the Fox station, but baseball and shit, we always get we can't do nothing on national television. We can't even the game is soon. The game's on Fox though. The game's on Fox. It's not on ESPN. It's on Fox though. The game's on Fox. So on the Fox channel, it's not. It's in English. So just let y'all know that. Coming up next, the bat for the Mets, we have Jeffrey Newcomb. Next, the bat for the Mets, we got one Mets player on second base. 2 outs, top of the first, here we go. Hayes Other got a pitch, can be Jeff Grayboard. And Jeffrey Newcomb lobs into a double play, yes. Jeffrey Newcomb lobs into a double play to the pitcher. Hayes Other will do it to the shortstop, Mountain Sosa. And Storm will change out of second base. And that's 3 outs for the Mets. So the score, the Mets have 4 runs, the Phillies have 0 runs. Moving on to the bottom of the first, ladies and gentlemen, it's the Phillies turn the bat to see the Phillies need to turn the bat at the bottom of the first. And now it's 4-0 Mets. And the 3 Philly players you read at the bottom of the first to be Harrison Bader, Kyle Swim, and Bryce Harper. Yeah, but I'm saying the broadcast on the TV broadcast is on Fox, so that's English. That's in English. So you have to speak Spanish, Slim. You have to do that. Here gonna put he's talking about we got Harrison Bader, Kyle Swimmer, Bryce Harper, J.T. Reed, Nick Cassiano, Otto Kim, Martin Sosa, Brandon Motion, Weston Wilson. That is your face time right now. No, Bryson stopped tonight. Bryson started taking over, and Weston Wilson's playing second base. So that means you got Brandon Motion playing left field, and Martin Sosa's playing shortstop tonight. Yep. So yeah. So that's your face time right there. So coming up the bat for the Phillies, we have Harrison Bader in the bat for the Phillies. No Phillies, fans, no Rays. 0 outs, bottom of the first. Here we go. And Dave Peterson got a pitch going to be Harrison going for running catch good ball 2. Dave Peterson got a pitch to Harrison running catch good ball 2. And Dave Peterson got a pitch to Harrison. He's swinging that one. The bat's on top of the wall. And Harrison Bader runs around first. Stop a second. Harrison Bader got a W. Harrison Bader got a hit. Harrison Bader's 1-for-1. And this is Harrison Bader's 22nd double on the 20th season on a short line drive to left fielder Brandon Nimmo. That's what I'm talking about. Harrison Bader gets himself a double. And Harrison Bader changes the cleats. Look at the powder blue started with the black cleats. Hey, I like that. He said that. Hey, because of the cleats here. I can get on the all I can get on the West Coast. Well, at least listen to me because over here on the East Coast it's on Fox. Fox is on in English, so it's the Fox one I'm watching. Fox TV won't get to the game. Coming up next, the bat the Phillies, you got your 2025 National All-Star MVP, Kyle Swimmer, MVP. Got 150 on second base, 0 outs. Bottom of the first, here we go. Dave Peterson got a pitch, can be Swimmer, get ready for it. That ball's in the dirt, the ball's 1-0. And Dave Peterson got a pitch, Swimmer, get ready for it. Running catch goes ball 2 to 2-0. And Dave Peterson got another pitch, getting over base one, great one. Riding catch and goes, a strike one is a 2-1. But thank you for saying that, Elvis. So, yeah, I hate when the Phillies be on like Fox or ESPN because then they always talk bad about the Phillies. So that's why I just don't want to hear the Fox broadcast for the Phillies games and stuff like that. I don't really want to even want to hear the ESPN for the Phillies games either. I really don't because. And Dave Peterson got no pitch for swinging away, but swinging and a miss, that's strike two, it's a 2-2. Dave Peterson got no pitch for swinging away, but Castro asked for a time on your own. Castro give out the back in the back, on baseball. And Dave Peterson got no pitch for swinging away, but swinging and a miss, and that's strike three. And Castro was out. Castro will be 0 for 1 with your first strikeout. Because that was a 48% chance for a good 5-1. 7-1 such games this season, 48 runs a game, games this season, 50 in the National League. Nice. The Phillies. So coming up next to bat for the Phillies, we got your two-time MVP, Bryce Harper next to bat for the Phillies. We got one Pete Perry on second base. 1 out, bottom of the first team, Harper Nation. Harper Nation. Harper Nation. And then Dave Peterson got a base connect with Bryce Grayboy. And Bryce Harper grounds out to the third base and Roy Martinez to the first base and Pete Alonso. Bryce Harper's out busting 1 for 1. But Harrison Bader raced to third base. So coming up next to bat the Phillies, we got J.T. Realmuto connects to bat the Phillies. We got one Pete Perry on third base, 2 outs. Bottom of the first, here we go. Dave Peterson got a pitch connect for J.T. Grayboy. Riders catch and go to strike one is 0-1. I like that name for Harrison Bader, Darth Vader. We're only gonna use that when he wears some black cleats on his feet. And Dave Peterson got another pitch for J.T. Grayboy. And J.T. Realmuto grounds out to the third base and Roy Martinez is going to the first base and Pete Alonso in time. And J.T. Realmuto's out. J.T. Realmuto 0 for 1. J.T. Realmuto 0 for 1 and you stranded Harrison Bader on third base. And that's 3 outs for the Phillies, so it's going to the Mets have 4 runs, the Phillies have 0 runs. And that's the end of the first, ladies and gentlemen. We're moving on to the second inning, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Mets turn the man. Let's see what the Mets can do. They turn the man at the top of the second, and they still have 1 at the Mets. And the 3 Mets players in the man at the top of the second be Luis Angel Acuna, Hayden Segura, and Francisco Lindor. Yeah, I never thought of it. I was trying to think of a nickname for Harrison Bader. But I think the one when he wore the powder blue jerseys and he won and Harrison Bader when the Phillies are wearing the powder blue jerseys and Harrison Bader got the black and white cleats on with his with the powder blue jersey on. Then that's the right time to call him Darth Vader. But when he won that purple stuff, when he won the white cleats, you really can't give him a nickname for that. Because he won the. You really can't call him the Darth Vader because he's wearing like all white cleats and stuff. So. Yes, I got my sensible game. When my sensible game, I get an update again. That was starting to work soon. So come at the bat for the Mets. We have Angel Acuna come to bat for the Mets. The Mets face away 0. Top of the second. Here we go. Hayes Zoller got a pitch swing. Angel going for a runner catch goes balls 1-0. And Hayes Zoller got a pitch swing. Angel going for it. Runner catch goes strike ones 1-1. Hayes Zoller got a pitch swing. Angel going for a runner catch goes ball 2-1. Hayes Zoller got a pitch swing. Angel going for it. Whenever I get the Phillies broadcast, even in English, I turn down the volume so you hear my broadcast. Okay, that makes sense. Luis Angel Acuna drives out to the third base. I don't care who do it to the first base and vice over in time. Luis Angel Acuna is out. So coming up next, the bat for the Mets we have. Hayden Segura connects the bat for the Mets. The Mets plays on base. 1 out, top of the second, here we go. Hayes only got a pitch swing, Hayden great for runner catch go to strike 1 is 0-1. Hayes only got a pitch swing, Hayden great for runner catch go to strike 2 is 0-2. Hayes only got a pitch swing, Hayden great for it. And Hayden Segura with the extra time, Hayden Segura give up the bat back to base moves. And Hayes only got a pitch swing, Hayden great for it. Swing in the base and that's strike 3. And Hayden Segura is out. Second strikeout for Hayes Only 2 Ks. Hey, y'all, what's next in the house? Start with him and answer. He don't answer. I just wrote him on Instagram. I wrote him on X like a couple minutes ago. He ain't responding, but he ain't responding at all. So I don't even know what's up with him. So coming up next, the bat for the Mets, we have assistant with the organist to bat the Mets. The Mets plays on base. 2 outs. Top of the second. Here we go. Assistant with the organist pitch. He's already got a pitch swing. The organist for running catch goes well. He's already got a pitch swing. The organist for it. And assistant with the organist pops out to the first baseman, Bryce Harper, in foul territory. Assistant goes out. And that's 3 outs for the Mets. So it's for the Mets have 4 runs. The Phillies have 0 runs. We went on to the bottom of the second, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Phillies turn the bat. Let's see what the Phillies do. Turn the bat at the bottom of the second. And the 3 Phillies players, you got the bat at the bottom of the second league. Nick Castellanos, Alec Kidman, and Ronald Simpson. All right, yeah, I forgot, y'all. We're supposed to do the moment of silence, y'all. So right now, before the game comes back on, y'all, let's take a moment of silence out, y'all, and pray for all the people who lost their lives on 9/11 for 2001 and the Twin Tower attacks. So can y'all please put the prayers in the chat, and let's take a moment of silence for all the people lost, y'all. Oh, okay, that was, yeah, we need to do that. That was a moment of silence right there. Thank you. You said to take that moment of silence, Joe. Yeah, I forgot about doing that to the first inning, but I'm doing it right now before we do start the bottom of the second, so I forgot about doing it. So now that we did that, we're good now. Oh yeah, and also rest in peace to Charlie Kirk too. Yeah, who lost his life when he was doing an event at that university, at Stockton University in Lansing, New Jersey. You know that's sad for him that he lost his life. You know that one too. Oh, and guess what, guys? We got Eagles and Chiefs going down in Kansas City this Sunday at 4:25, y'all. So we gonna be on that stream this Sunday. So Coming up the bat for the Phillies, we have Nick Castellanos coming to bat for the Phillies. No Philly Bears on base. 0 outs. Bottom of the second. Here we go. Nick does sing. Nick does sing. Nick does sing. And Dave Peterson got a pitch connect where Castellanos ready for a swing. That will go right into the grass. And that's a single. And Nick Castellanos will base the first base for the Mets. Nick Castellanos got a hit. Going for yo. And Nick Castellanos singles on the short line drive to the center fielder Jeff McNeil. Yeah, and he also got a picture of the guy who killed Charlie Kirk. Yeah, Charlie Kirk. Yeah, they got a picture of the guy who did it, and they don't know they don't know who. They got a picture of the guy. They show the news. They got a picture of the guy, but they don't know what his name or age is. Yeah, so they got a picture of who the suspect, the person who did it. The picture of the suspect, but they want somebody to call into the police and get them the name. If you know who the person in the picture is, you can give them information like what's their name and age, so they can find that person. And coming next to bat for the Phillies, we got Otto Kemp next to bat for the Phillies. And we got one big man first base. 0 outs. Bottom of the second. Here we go. Otto. Dave Peterson got a pitch for Otto great for the swing at the 5-0-1. And Dave Peterson got a pitch for Otto. Ronnie Cut goes 1-1. And Dave Peterson got a pitch for Otto great for it. Ronnie Cut goes strike 2-1-2. And Dave Peterson got a pitch for Otto great for it. And Otto Kemp asked for a timeout. Otto Kemp can run in the back to some base rules. And Davies gonna piss you out the great boy. And I don't care. Why would you ground into a double play? I don't care. Ground into a double play to the shortstop, the second door to the second baseman, Xavier Acuna, to the first base of Pio Alonso. Nick Castellanos out of second base, and Otto Kemp's out of first base. Yeah, the Mets are wearing those hats today because of the 9/11 thing that happened in the city. Yeah, that's when New York and stuff. The last Hollywood. The FNYDP, it stands for it's the FNYD. So so coming in next to bat for the Phillies, we have Martin Sosa next to bat the Phillies. No Philly Bears or Rays. 2 outs. Bottom of the second. Here we go. Dave Peterson got a pitch to him out the great boy. Running catch goes strike 1-1. Dave Peterson got a pitch to him out the great boy. Sweet, that was a 5-0-2. And Dave Peterson got that pitch to him out the great boy. He swing that one. That's another 5-0 still 1-2. Yeah, I was just explaining to them. I was explaining to Wednesday. He said something about the Mets hats are nice. Yeah, the Mets got the hats that say NYPD, or like for the fire department. But the pictures were the one that said FNYDV. So the fire department, I guess. Yeah, I guess the pictures were that one. So, but the manager one got the one that's for the police department. So, yeah, so. I bet we could. You know what? You get out of here. Chiefs are gonna be 0-2, huh? Yeah, yeah, no, the Chiefs lost to your Chargers. That's something we say. But now when the Kansas City Chiefs lose to my Eagles, that's gonna be a funny situation right there. Because and Dave Peterson got no pitch connect for him around the great boy. Riley's catch goes the balls 1-2. Yeah, going to Chiefs. That's why we have the Super Bowl rematch this Sunday coming up. So it's gonna be one of those things, yo. And Dave Peterson got no pitch for him around the great boy. Sweet that moves all the way to the wall. And the Martin Sosa running around first. Stop at second. And the Martin Sosa got a double, yo. Martin Sosa got a hit. And Martin Sosa 1-for-1, yo. This is the Martin Sosa's 12th double on the 2020 season. On the line drive to the right field of Juan Soto. That's what I'm talking about, Martin. Get yourself a double. And you got a hit. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, it's 4:25 on Sunday, yeah. Eagles, Chiefs going down to Kansas City. Yeah, 4:25. Yep. Guess what, guys? Star Wars and Elvis and Wish that's looking at Che. Guess who just showed up? Guess who just showed up? Star Wars showed up. Hey, Star Wars, we've been missing you. I've been trying to catch. I was trying to hit you up on social media. Me and Wish, I was trying to hit you up I was trying to hit you up on Instagram. By the way, Wish, by the way, I was Star Wars. I created a new Instagram because I got locked on my other one. So that's why I messaged you. My new Instagram, guys, is masterygaming.78. So it's MasteryHigaming.78. Because my other one I got locked out of it. So yeah. So coming next to Battle of the Phillies, we got Brandon Marshall next to Battle of the Phillies. No, we got coming next to Battle of the Phillies, we got Brandon Marshall next to Battle of the Phillies. We got one big man second base, 2 outs. Bottom of the second, here we go. And Davies are going to pitch me March. Davies are going to pitch me March. Great boy. Brandon Marsh runs out sharply to the picture. The picture of Davies and go to Davies and go to the first base and be lost in time. And Brandon Marsh shot very much over one. And that's 3 outs for the Phillies. So it's going to Mets at 4 the Phillies at 0 and that's the end of the second inning, June. Moving on to the third inning, ladies and gentlemen, it's the Mets turn the bat. Let's see if the Mets can even turn the bat at the top of the third. And the 3 Mets players give it at top, there will be Juan Soto, Pete Alonso, and Mark Ventinos. By the way, Star Wars, you've been missing a couple games, but in this series, the Phillies won the first 3 games. The Phillies won on Monday night, Tuesday night, and last night. So now we're going for the sweep today. So you've been missing the action for a minute, man. Yeah, but you gonna do that to me, Star Wars though? You gonna help other people and then leave it and leave me and Wednesdays and Elvis and like that? You gonna just drop us like that for someone else? That's why you gonna just do that? I don't want you helping other people. I really don't. Cause when you start helping other people, you forget about us. You forget about us like that, and that's not cool, Star Wars. Cause you forget about us like that. That's not cool, though. No, Elvis. I said, Star Wars did, cause Star Wars wrote in the chat said he was helping someone else. That's why he wasn't. He hasn't been around. That's what he said Wednesdays in the chat. He said he was helping someone else out. That's why Star Wars hasn't been around. But he didn't tell me that in Instagram. He said I'm not gonna be on for 2 to 3 weeks. He didn't say, oh, I'm helping another person on YouTube or something. If you gonna tell, if Star Wars would tell me on Instagram, I would understand that. But he didn't say that to me though. He didn't write me that on Instagram when he said he was not gonna be on. You didn't say, oh, I'm helping another person out on YouTube. You would have said that, I would have been okay with it. But now that you just said it now, it's like, really though? That's a slap in the face right there. Yeah, that's really, like, you gotta tell somebody that before you go do stuff like that. And then I was like thinking, like, you don't want to be out front anymore. So that's why I think it's not they want to be out front anymore. Because, Yeah, cause you say he was helping somebody else out, he wasn't around. But if you said something like, "Oh, I'm helping out a friend in real life. I'm not gonna be on or something." But you didn't say I'm not gonna be on for 2 to 3 weeks. You didn't say the reason behind it. You just said, "Oh, I'm not gonna be on." And then you had Winston out here trying to message you on social media. And you're not responding to him, so you got Winston trying to message you. You're not responding, so why you're ignoring all the Winston's messages, and then I'm trying to message you on the social media. You're not answering, so like you just ignoring our messages on social media. That's. Yeah, but if somebody messages you on social media, at least respond and say, "Hey, I'll be back in this week, this tomorrow or something." Don't just not read. Don't just not look at social media at all, because it makes the person feel like you're not reading the stuff. So, you gotta at least do that. Give somebody courtesy for that. You know, at least let somebody at least do that. Coming at the bat for the Mets, we have Lawson in the bat for the Mets. The Mets raise the Rays, 0, top of the third. Here we go. He's only got a victory one, ready board. He's swinging at the Pablo go one. He's only the victory one, running catch goes balls 1 1. He's only the victory one, swinging the base, strike 2 1 2. He's only the victory one, running catch goes ball 2 2. He's only the victory one, ready board. Then Lawson lines out to the right field. Nick Castellanos, Lawson's down. And coming next to bat for the Mets, we got P. Lawson next to bat for the Mets. The Mets raise the Rays, 1 out. Top of the first, 1 out. Got P. Lawson next to bat for the Mets. The Mets raise the Rays, 1 out. Top of the third, here we go. He's only going to pitch to V. Runner catch goes ball 1. He's only going to pitch to V. Runner catch goes strike 1 1. He's only going to pitch to V. Swing the man, strike 2 1 2. He's only going to pitch to V. Runner catch goes ball 2 2. He's only going to pitch to V. Away boy, swing at the 5 1 2 2. But even Winston was talking about you earlier before you even showed up in the stream. Said have I got in contact with you? Cause he was saying like, well, I told him you weren't responding, so it felt like you didn't want to respond to none of my messages on social media. I felt annoyed on Instagram and on X like you didn't want to respond. So you let me feel like you didn't want to respond. So if he also got another pitch, he's also got another pitch, be ready for it. Swinging the miss and that strike 3 and V was out. Yeah, because I was trying to see what's up with you. You didn't respond at all. First shot of the Higgs on the 3K. Coming next to bat for the Mets, we have 115 next to bat for the Mets. No Mets raise on base. 0 and 2 outs. Top of the third, here we go. He's only going to pitch to Marguerite Boyd. Ronnie can go strike with 1. He's only going to pitch to Marguerite Boyd. And Mark 15 flies out to the right field and Nick Castellanos. And Mark 15 is out. And that's 3 outs for the Mets. So the score is the Mets have 4 runs. The Phillies have 0 runs. We're moving on to the bottom of the third, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Phillies turn the bat. Let's see what the Phillies are going to turn the bat at the bottom of the third. And the 3 Philly players do up the bat at the bottom of the third. We Weston Wilson, Harrison Vader, and Cowsman. Weston Wilson stat line. Harrison Vader is 1 for 1 with a double. Cowsman was 0 for 1 to strikeout. No, I didn't say you have another YouTube. I said that if you're gonna help out a friend in real life, if you're gonna help one of your friends that you know if you're gonna help a friend outside of YouTube, if you're gonna help a friend if you're gonna help if you're gonna help a friend that you know outside, if you're gonna help one of your friends that you know outside of like YouTube and stuff, then that's fine. I'm not, but like, someone could have told me, said, "Oh, I'm helping one of my friends that I know that lives in my area or something." But he didn't say it like that. He just said, "I'm gonna be off for 2 to 3 weeks." He didn't say, "Oh, I'm helping one of my friends that's from the same city that I'm in," or something like that. If you would have said that, I would have been okay with it. I would have been like, "Oh, okay." But you didn't say that. You just said like, "I'm not gonna be off for 2 to 3 weeks." You didn't say the reason behind it. So that's what made it suspicious. Well, that's what you should have told me on Instagram. That would have been like, okay. Cause you had me and which that's worried, like, cause we kept messaging you, you didn't respond, so you yeah, so that's why Winston was kind of worried though. Yeah, cause he was trying to message you, you didn't respond, so it was like and he messaged you. Winston messaged you and said he wanted you to come back to the stream, so he missed you and everything. And I did too. So me and Winston both felt the same way. We missed you too much because you were gone for too long. So he felt like we don't know when you want to come back. Star Wars, we don't know if you're going to come back at all. So, But, Winston said Elvis hold down the streets for a couple of days, trying to make it fun. Winston and Elvis and the Slim Fat Boy King, we all try to hold the stream down until you were going to come back. Because, they try to do that. So, because they want to make sure that, they don't know if you're going to come back today or tomorrow, but now you came back tonight. It makes it like the gang's all back together again. So, Oh, it's like, it was supposed to be now. I was like, Kevin Payne. Oh, you missed it. It was dog walking. Yeah. Tell me about that one, Winston. Tell us about that one. Tell them about that night, and also tell Winston, Winston also tell Star Wars that that Elvis's girlfriend Keisha was in the chat writing and stuff. While. Oh, tell him about the tell Star Wars that Elvis's girlfriend Keisha twisted her ankle. Tell Star Wars about that too. And she was in the chat writing until while Elvis was cooking up dinner and stuff. Tell him about that, yeah. By the way, Star Wars Elvis's girlfriend Keisha twisted her ankle, so that's why she in pain and stuff. And that one night Elvis was cooking her dinner and stuff, so that's why he wasn't writing the chat. But Keisha was, and me and her were talking and stuff. So yeah. So yeah, that's why she's in pain right now. Yeah, so just want to let you know that if I was not gonna tell you that one. So coming at the bat for the Phillies, you have Weston Wilson going to bat for the Phillies. No Philly Bears of 8-0. Bottom of the third. Here we go. Dave Beasley got pitching Weston. Ronnie goes ball low. Dave Beasley going to pitching Weston. Ronnie goes straight with 1. Then Dave Beasley going to pitching Weston. Swing and make straight with 1 and 2. Then Dave Beasley going to pitching Weston. Weston Wilson, that's for time on your Weston Wilson rapping the battle to the baseball. Dave Beasley going to pitching Weston. Ronnie goes ball 2 and 2. Dave Beasley going to pitching Weston. Swing at 5 on 2 and 2. David gonna pitch you Western running catch goes of all three, the 3 and 2 from Gale. And Davies gonna pitch to you Western Grade where he's swinging at the 5 balls of 3 and 2. I went to the level to your Eagles game, but I couldn't. Yeah, you missed the Eagles stream I did, Star Wars. You missed the first game of the regular season I did. I did the Eagles and Dallas Cowboys game, and you missed the whole stream, man. Because even Winston was saying Star was going to miss this one. And the Eagles didn't win that game. They won the first game of the season, though. You want to know right now. We won that first game, man. If you want to see that stream, Star Wars, you can go to my YouTube. You can go to the Eagles Live Play the Live Play the playlist I have. And you can click on that stream and you can watch it so you can see how the Eagles won that game, man. Because you missed that one. So coming in, so and Weston strikes in the foul team. Weston out. Weston was over 1 with the first strikeout. Coming next to bat the Phillies, we got Harrison Bays. Next to bat the Phillies, no Philly Bears or Bays. 1 out. Bottom of the third. Here we go. Davies got Pissy Harrison swinging the middle, striking the 1. Davies gonna Pissy Harrison swinging at the 5 was on 2. Davies gonna Pissy Harrison. Right catch goes. And Davies gonna Pissy Harrison going forward. And the Harrison Bays, expert time on your Harrison Bays, give up at the back by 6 base on. Davies and then Mr. Harrison going for running catch goes 1 2. Come on, Darth Vader. Bring out the evil Darth Vader in you. And Davies and then Mr. Harrison going for it. He's swinging that was a 5 balls 1 2. And by the way, Star Wars, I want to let you know this, Star Wars. Two of our Phillies players got injured. I sent you the information on Instagram. So 2 of our Phillies players got injured. Trey Turner got injured. So Trey Turner got injured. He got a hamstring injury. And then Alec Bohm, who just came off the injury list and played for a couple games, now Alec Bohm just got re-injured again. So he got something going on with his shoulders. So now he's out. So that's why that's why yesterday we had I think we had Ronald Sosa playing was it second base, and then we had this new guy Donovan Walton playing shortstop yesterday. So today Ronald Sosa playing shortstop and Weston wasn't playing second base. So yes, that's the one there. Yeah. So and also Star Wars, your favorite player is back. Your favorite player just got recalled. 2 of the Phillies players got called into the Bings. Your favorite player of all time, Otto Kim, is back, number 4. So Otto Kim just got recalled up, and then the new guy, the newest guy who and then the second guy, Donovan Walton, got called up. So Otto Kim was playing good yesterday. So Otto Kim was yeah. I was saying like where Star was at. He lost Otto Kim, so I was like wondering where you had for that one. And so Dave Peterson got another pitch for you Harrison ready for it. You swing that was another 5 on still 1 and 2. Davies gonna pitch here. Swing that's another 5 on still 1 and 2. Davies gonna pitch here. So Roddy Kennedy goes ball 2 and 2. Davies gonna pitch here. So swing that 5 on 2 and 2. Davies gonna pitch here. So swing him in. That strike there. And Harrison Bader is out. Harrison Bader, you 1 for 2 with your first strikeout. We're coming up next to the Phillies. Got your 2025 National All-Star MVP Kyle Swoon. MVP. MVP, no Phillies fans on base. 2 outs, 5 in the third. Here we go. Dave Peterson got a pitch in the base when we get ready for right catch goes strike on 1. Oh, and another thing too, Star Wars. Kyle Schwarber hit his 50th home run of the season, so that happened. If you didn't, you missed the stream for that. And also, Bryce Harper hit a home run in this series too, but I think it's 351st home run, so just go with that. No, maybe another one series. I mean, Star Wars. So, and Dave Peterson got another pitch when he's over. Rodney Catch goes rolled 1-1. And Dave Peterson got another pitch when he's over. You wait for you swing. That one goes right into the grass, and that's a single. Kyle Schwarber makes the first base for the Phillies. Kyle Schwarber got a hit, 1 for 2, y'all. And Kyle Schwarber single on the ground ball to the center fielder, Jeff McNeil. Oh yeah, I definitely would tell stories about that camera when you stole the baseball of that kid in the Miami series. That was horrible. I'm gonna get to that. I'm gonna get to that one because that woman was on TV. I saw that. That was embarrassing. How the woman do that? So coming up next, the bat of the Phillies got your two-time MVP Bryce Harper. The next bat of the Phillies got 1 50 on first base, 2 outs, 5 in the third. Here we go. Harper Nation. Harper Nation. Harper Nation. And Dave Peterson got a pitch for you. Bryce get ready for it. Rodney Catch goes balls 1-0. And Dave Peterson got another pitch for you. Bryce get ready for it. Rodney Catch goes strike 1-1. And Dave Peterson got another pitch for you. Bryce get ready for it. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2, 1-2. What you say, Star Wars? How was baiting here? What? Okay, Star Wars, I'm gonna let you tell you this. So when I was covering one of the Phillies and Marlins games, right? I watching covering the game, right? So they show this thing. They show this thing in the stage, right? Like the home run baseball that Harrison Bader hit in the Miami Marlins and Phillies and Marlins series, right in Miami. Harrison Bader hits the ball out to the stands, right? This lady comes out of nowhere. She puts her hand like this. The baseball bounces out the tip of her finger. It lands into the stands, right? And then this guy comes over here and grabs the baseball for his 10-year-old son, right? He brings the baseball back to his son, puts it in his glove, right? Everything's cool, right? Then the same lady who didn't catch the baseball comes over to this guy, to this guy right here, to this guy that was sitting on the seat with his son, and was all yelling at him, and the dad was screaming back at her, and she was telling him to give me the baseball because that's my baseball, and the dad ends up giving the baseball to the women, right? To the Philly, they call it the Philly Cam, right? He gives her the baseball, then all of a sudden, the Phillies, I think the Phillies, organization, I guess they sent one of the assistants up there, get the little girl, this lady up there, and this lady gave the 10-year-old boy, this 10-year-old boy like a gift basket, a gift bag with a bunch of nice goodies in there. Then the lady told the 10-year-old boy and his dad to come to the locker room, into the locker room after the game to get everything right. So they come into the stadium, they go into the locker room hallway, right? And Harrison Bader's right there. So Harrison Bader signs a baseball bat and gives it to the 10-year-old boy. So the 10-year-old boy got a signed baseball bat from Harrison Bader because the woman who stole the baseball got in trouble for it. And now the school district there in New Jersey, who they said that the Philly Karen said that she works at, they made a statement saying that she doesn't work for their school district. She don't work there. So she lied about where she works. So. And then on top of that, they said the woman who stole the Philly Karen who stole the baseball, they said they wanted her $5,000 if she get the baseball back. So they saying they'll pay her $500 to return the baseball, then to return the baseball and give it back to the 10-year-old boy as a warning. They give some money in exchange for the baseball bag. So I don't know if the Philly Karen is gonna get the baseball back or not. But they still try to figure out what her name is because they don't know what her real name is. So her name's not Karen, they just call her Philly Karen, but we don't know what her real name is. Yeah, so I'm just letting you know that Star Wars, yep. And so that goes right to the grass, not single costume, makes the first base for the big costume, singles on the ground wall to the right field and jumping down. Costume, we got a hit. And costume is 1 for 2 home. And then next to that. Next to that, the Phillies got the 2-time MVP Vice President. Next to that, the Phillies, no Philly players. You got 1 Philly player on first base. 2 outs, 5 in the third. Here we go. Dave Peterson pitching Vice by the catcher 1-1. Dave Peterson pitching Vice swing at the strike 1-1. If you're going to visit by swing and miss, strike 2-1-2. If you're going to visit by body catch goes, body catch goes, ball 2-2. If you're going to visit by body catch goes, ball 3-3-2 for kill. If you're going to visit by swing and miss, not strike 3. And right side is down. And right side, you're over 2. Your first strikeout will come in, and that's the odds for the Phillies. So it's more the Phillies have 4, the Mets have 4, the Phillies have 0. When that's the end of the third, we're moving on to the fourth inning, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Mets and the Red. We'll see the Mets and the Red top of the pool. And the 3 Mets face the Red top of the pool. We running them, starting with Terry and jumping them. How did Ty Wilson banned for the Eagles game? What the hell was Wilson doing? Why the Eagles GM getting banned for the Eagles games? What did he do? Also, forgot to tell you all this stuff was that Jane Carter got ejected from the first Eagles game because he spit on Dak Prescott. Because after that spot spit on him, he spit right back. So now Jane Carter missed the first Eagles game, so he got suspended for that. And then Jane Carter had to pay $57,000, for spitting on Dak Prescott. And Dak Prescott didn't get in trouble for what he did. So now they said that Jane Carter's not going to is not going to get suspended for no more games. Jalen Carter just have to pay the fine, and Jalen Carter can play in the game against the Chiefs on this Sunday. So yeah, because the first game the Eagles didn't have Jalen Carter at all, what he did. So Howard Wolfman did say he ran the Philly Karen. Yeah, he did. He ran the Philly Karen going to any Eagles games. Yeah. To come at the bat for the Mets, we have Brandon Newman to the bat for the Mets. The Mets players on base. 0, top of the board. Here we go. And here's all they got a pitch for you. Name on the right board. Running cut goes the ball blue. Here's all they got a pitch here with Brandon Newman grounds out to the first base and Bryce Harper. Brandon Newman's out. Coming next to bat for the Marlins. You got Starling with taking next to bat for the Mets. No Mets players on base. 1 out, top of the forward. Here we go. He's going to miss. He's starting running, can go strike 1. He's going to start running, can go 1. He's going to start swinging, strike 2-1-2. He's going to start running, can go 1-2-2. And he's going to be starting. Start by Tay, strikes out the foul to him. Start by Tay's out. Yeah, 4 strikeout for Hayes on the 4 games. Coming next to bat for the Mets, we have Jeff Yank next to bat for the Mets, and the Mets plays the Mets. 2 outs, top of the board. Here we go. Hayes only got a pitch for Jeff Wade, but running catch goes 1-1. Hayes only got a pitch for Jeff Wade, but sweet at the 5 balls 1-1. And Hayes only got another pitch for the Jeff Wade board. Running catch goes straight to 1-2. Yeah, Tyler, she probably doing now. She wants to be famous, right? And Hayes only got another pitch for Jeff Wade board. Swinging and miss, not strike 3, and jumping him out. Pitch straight over to Hayes on the Parkes. And then we're going to take care of the 11 when I ride my bike, when they should be one riding. So that's the Mets for the Mets. It's when the Mets have 4 runs, the Phillies have 0 runs. That's everyone to. That's the Mets for the Mets. It's when the Mets have 4 runs, the Phillies have 0 runs. And we go to the bottom of the pool, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Phillies turn the red. We see the Phillies and they will turn the red at the bottom of the pool. The 3 Philly Phillies are red at the bottom of the pool. J2 ready to. Nick Castellanos, Alec Kim, J2 is over 1. Nick Castellanos over 1. Alec Kim's over 1. Yeah, and also what else happened, Star Wars? Why Tyson switch up the lineup now? Since we got Trey Turner out and Alec Boom out, they switched the lineup up now. Now they switched the lineup now. So now Hayes and Bader was leading off in yesterday's game and now today. So they used the same lineup for last night. Yeah, not the same players though, because Mr. Walton didn't play, but they kind of switched it up because Harrison Bader never lead off a game before. So that was the first time he leading off a game yesterday. So Houston really did good leading off the game, though. Houston really played good yesterday, so that's why he's in the lead spot again, so. That was way back when, but we talking about the last team was on. We're not talking about the team he was way back when. We talking about the team he was on before he got to the Phillies. He was so we're not talking about the one he was before he got to the not the team he was on before not the team he was on, he was on before he got to the Twins in Minnesota. We're not talking about that one. Instead, no, Harrison Bader was on the Minnesota Twins along with Jay Hoon and Durham. They both on the Twins, and that's how they got traded to the Phillies. But we're not talking about the team before that one, so we're not doing, Yeah, so we're not gonna talk about that soon. So coming at the bat for the Phillies, we had JT Realmuto coming the bat for the Phillies. No Phillies bats are made. 0 outs, bottom of the board. Here we go. Dave Peterson got a pitch coming by JT ready going. Yeah, they can play much same. Yeah, that's the home game, yeah. Maybe he's gonna pitch with JT ready, but Riley's catching good ball around. Maybe he's gonna pitch with JT swing that Riley catching good strike with 1-1. Maybe he's gonna pitch with JT Riley catching good ball 2-1. And maybe he's gonna pitch with JT ready going. Yeah, the catchers would have wanted to say FNVD, but then the infield's outfielders would have had to say NYVD. And JT Williams grounds out to the shortstop position, going to the first base in a few outs in time, and JT Williams out. JT Williams over 2. Coming up next to bat for the Phillies, we got Nick Castellanos next to bat the Phillies, no Phillies versus Rays. 1 out, bottom of the board, here we go. Nick does stick. Nick Dave Peterson got a pitch for Castellanos. Swing and a miss, strike was on 1. And Dave Peterson got a pitch for Castellanos, ready for it. Riley's catch goes the ball 21. And Dave Peterson got a pitch for Castellanos, ready for it. He's swinging down when that's the 5 balls, 1 and 2. They got the cameras running now. Yeah. Look at that. Look at that. That's not the best way. Look at this. Look at this shit. And Dave Peterson got that pitch for Castellanos, great boy. He's swinging that one. There's another 5 balls, still 1 and 2. That's it just running. Look at if you look at this on your TV running, because it says going at those players over there on the left side. Yeah. And Dave Peterson got that pitch for Castellanos, great boy. Riley catches goes straight. Riley catches goes the ball 2 and 2 and 2. Oh yeah, that's good. And Dave Peterson got that pitch for Castellanos, great boy. He swing that was a 5 on 2 and 2. I know that against the Mets players and Phillies pitcher Chris was saying they have like a conversation or something, because I think that's what's going on. And Dave Peterson got another pitch for Castellanos, great boy. Riley's catch goes to ball 3 is a 3 and 2 to Book Hill. And Dave Peterson got another pitch for Castellanos, great boy. And that is ball 4. Nick Castellanos is ball to advance the first base for the Phillies. This is Nick Castellanos' first ball of the game. They're going to have a ball covered up in his hoodie. That you couldn't see his face, because, That's a good question you asked. That was who's going yard tonight, bros? Ooh, man. Who's going to hit a home run? That's hard to say. So coming next, I would say Alec Kim. So coming next to bat the Phillies, we got next to bat the Phillies, we got Alec Kim. Next to bat the Phillies, no Phillies versus Rays. 1 out. Bottom of the fourth, here we go. I two. And Dave Easy got a pitch for y'all to great boy. Swing that way, go out here, go away with it. The ball is gone. 2-run home run for Allen Kim. And the Phillies are on the board. So it's going the Mets have 4 the Phillies have 2-1, and Allen Kim the Phillies get 2-1 score in the bottom of the fourth thanks to Nick Castellanos and Allen Kim's 2-1 home run. Allen Kim got heat 1 for 2, y'all. This is Allen Kim's 6th home run on the 21st season on a 5 on center field. Yes, now we have a ball game now. I said Allen Kim. Your boy Allen Kim is back, Star Wars. If you didn't know that, if you would have came to the streams, you wouldn't know that. He got recalled up along with Donovan Walton, so just letting you know that. Yeah, I just figured Allen Kim because I just said, like, and then someone yeah. So coming next to the Phillies, we got a lot of songs next to the Phillies, no Phillies, Bears, and Rays. One out on the board, here we go. Dave Hughes got a pitch for you out the great boys. Why can't go strike was on 1. And Dave Hughes got a pitch out the swing, man, strike 2 on 2. And Dave Hughes got a pitch around the great boys. And a lot of songs asked for time on your mouth, so you're rubbing the balance on baseball. And a lot of songs and Dave Hughes got a pitch around the great boys. Swing and miss, left strike, and a lot of songs out. A lot of songs you over 2 with your first strikeout. So you 1 for 2 with your first strikeout. And coming next to bat the Phillies, you got Brandon Morrison next to bat the Phillies. No Phillies, Bears, and Rays. 2 outs, bottom of the board. Here we go. Dave Peterson got a pitch, get away. Morris, ready for it. Ronnie's got to go to strike 1-0-1. And Dave Peterson got that pitch for Morris, get ready for it. He's swinging down with the foul balls 0-2. Yeah, I tell your boy Allen Kim, yeah. And then so you like Allen Kim, so do I, so. It's about my 3 favorite Phillies players is Bryce Harper, who George I'm wearing on. Second one is Ranger Swan is number 2 in the picture, and then the third person is Allen Kim. So they would and Dave Hughes got another pitch when you want to get ready for it. Swing and miss, that's strike 3, and Brandon Morris is out. Brandon Morris, you over 2 with your first strikeout, and that's 3 outs for the Phillies. So the score is the Mets had 4 runs, the Phillies had 2 runs, the end of the 4th, ladies and gentlemen. Moving on to the 5th inning, ladies and gentlemen, it's the Mets turn the back. Let's see if the Mets can turn the Mets top of the 5th. And the 3 Mets players in the Mets top of the 5th will be Luis Angel Acuna, Hayden Singer, and Francisco Lindor. He said it was for peace in your prayer. Expect the one you tickle. So what you can see what the bad. Oh my God, I can't believe you said it, Elvis. Yeah, Dave Peterson, yep. He's going outside. He's being crazy outside. See, I've been like, ooh, there's so much of bad ones. And this is out of it, but it's not stained though. I got a, yeah, see, it's not stained because I got a pad with it in me. And I already won my book when it came, so, yeah, so, yeah, it's very kind of big, but I'm not stained because I was. But the thing about it's not stained. I got a pad on, so I got oil on yesterday, so I'm rolling today because it came. So I'm rolling today, so. Okay, so that was next week. I do not know. I'm back, yo. I am back. I try to get something to drink, yo, because my mouth is dry. And tomorrow I get paid for work, too. I get paid for work tomorrow, yo. I'm so excited about that, yo. I ain't gonna tell you how much I'm getting, though, but... yeah, I'm excited tomorrow for that. You got Luzio, coming back for the Mets, no Mets, for the Rays, 0, stop the pitch, go. He's only going to pitch 3, Luzio, when the catcher was struggling on. He's only going to pitch 2, Luzio, clear the blinds out to the right field, and they catch the out, lose out. Coming next to bat for the Mets, we have Hayden, Seagal, next for the Mets, the Rays. When I'm trying to be here, he's only going to pitch to Hayden, when the catcher was struggling on. He's Hayden, Seagal, pops out the shortstop, line, so Hayden goes out. Coming next to the Mets, we have Precision doing this for the Mets, and Mets for the Rays, T-Ross, trying to be here, he's only going to pitch to you, when the catcher will go. He's only pitch to when the catcher is striking one. He's only pitch to position the guards out there, first making first out, and position goes out, that's 3 out to the Mets, and it's going. The Mets in the form of the Phillies at 2, and that's surviving the fifth way doing. It's the Phillies to the red with 6 Phillies, and then turn the red, the bottom of the fifth, and 3 Phillies, the red, the bottom of the fifth, Weston Wilson, Harrison Made, and Kyle Swimmer. You know what? Don't even say champagne. Don't even say that. So coming at the bat for the Phillies, we have Weston Wilson at the bat for the Phillies. No Phillies, there's a base. There I was bat for the Phillies. Here we go. Dave Pierce got a pitch for you. Weston was swinging and struggling. Dave Pierce got a pitch for Weston. Running catch was ball 2-1. Dave Pierce got a pitch for Weston. Running catch was ball 2-1. Dave Pierce got a pitch for Weston. Swinging with a strike 2-2-2. Dave Pierce got a pitch for Weston. Swinging that goes right to the grass. Not a single. And Weston was going to race the first base for the Bears. Weston was got a hit. 1 for 2, y'all. Weston was singles on one yard to the right field of Juan Soto. So coming next to bat for the Mets, coming next to bat the Phillies, coming next to bat the Phillies. Coming next to bat for the Phillies, you got Harrison Made. Next to bat the Phillies, you got 1 free pair first base with zeros. Involving the fifth, here we go. Let's go, Darth Vader. Let's go, Darth Vader. Darth Vader. Darth Vader. Darth Vader. And so Dave Pierce got a pitch coming over your hands and ready for it. Swing that with the fouls on 1. Dave Pierce got that pitch for you Ray Harris and ready for swing the fouls on 2. Yeah, Harrison Vader, we call him Darth Vader. Why we call him Darth Vader on Star Wars? Because your name is Star Wars. Can have to do with the movie franchise, and then there's a bad guy called Darth Vader. So yeah, so why not call him that? You know. And Davies gonna piss me here is a great board. So Molly, you said you want to know where to watch the Phillies game. Well, do you have cable? If you live in the Philadelphia area, if you have the Fox channel, if you have the regular Fox channel, the regular Fox channel is channel 13. So if you got channel 13, that's for Fox though. You got channel 13. And Harrison Bader flies out to the center field. Jeffrey near Harrison Bader's out. Harrison Bader, you 1 for 3. Coming in next to bat the Phillies. You got your 2025 National All-Star MVP, Kyle Swilling. MVP. Got 1 for 3 first base. Went out. Bob in the bench. Here we go. Davies got a pitch for swimming away board. Running catch goes strike one's on one. And Davies got a pitch for swimming away board. Running catch goes balls 1-1. And Davies got a pitch for swimming away board. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. It's a 1-2. Why are you saying, oh my God, Molly? Oh my God, Todd. Why are you saying that, Molly? And Davies gonna pitch base moving away forward. And Davies is doing a pitch onto his first baseman, P. Lawson, to make sure that Weston wasn't out the first base bag. P. attended number 1 at first base. And who said thank you, Molly, then? Wait, why you saying channel 576 ain't working? That's there, yeah, cause oh yeah. I got Verizon Five, so when I watch the Phillies games on 576, which is NBC Sports Philadelphia, I can watch the games on there. I watch all the Phillies games on there because that's their normal channel. So, but since you have good cable, but the channel 13 is for Fox, so. And they hit the pitches on swinging miss, strike 2 1 2. They hit the pitches on swinging miss, and that's strike 3. And Cosmo is out. Cosmo, you 1 for 3 with your second strikeout. Coming in next about the Phillies, got your 2 feet right. So next about the Phillies, so we got 1 feet at first base. 2 outs. Bottom of the fifth, here we go. They facing that pitch for you, Bryce Granny boy. You're swinging the man, strike 1. They facing that pitch for you, Bryce Granny. Swinging that rolls down to third base, first base line. And Vice Up runs on first, stop at second. Vice Up got double, Vice Up got another huge 1 for 3, This is Vice Up's 31 double on the 21st season on the shot line drive to the right field and 1 But the Phillies score another run. So score the Mets had 4 runs. The Phillies had 3 runs. The Phillies get the third run score in the bottom of the fifth. Thanks to Weston Wilson. Now the Phillies are down by 1 run. The Phillies are down by 1 run. It's 4-3 Mets, but the Phillies are down by 1 run. Coming up next about the Phillies, we got J.T. Remaining next about the Phillies, got 1 feet for second base, 2 outs, bottom of the bench, here we go. Davies and get up pitch between J.T. Gritty, boy, swinging the miss, and strike 1 on 1. And Davies and get up pitch between J.T. Gritty, boy. He's swinging that one, there's a 5-ball zone 2. Yeah, we coming back, Star Wars, yeah. We down by 1 run. the pitch for JT going forward. Swinging the miss, and that's strike three, and JT is JT wins, so you 0 for 3 with your first strikeout, and you straight Bryce off on second base, and that's 3 to the Phillies. So the score the Mets had 4 runs, the Phillies had 3 runs. That's in the fifth, ladies and gentlemen. Move on to the sixth inning, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Phillies turn. It's the Mets turn the back. Let's see if the Mets can do the turn the back at the top of the sixth. And the 3 Mets players the at the top of the sixth be Juan Soto, Pete Alonso, and Mark Ventinos. What do you mean? I said I'm getting global, yo. What do you mean? Who's getting global? Who you talking about? Who you talking about? Who you talking about? Elvis? Oh, for me. Well, dang. Tell me that. I didn't know that. I didn't know that countries were watching right now. He's the world stopping in. Okay. Well, what the ones you said that were coming, that were watching them soon? You said you said Europe, Asia are watching. Well, shout out to my people in Europe. Shout out to my people in Asia. Hello. Hello. For the Costa Pod over there in Europe. Hey, my people in Asia. Watch. Thanks for tuning in. Yeah, so you know that's what's up. 3 continents. All right. Hey. Yeah, Asia, Europe. We already know the United States is watching anyway. South America, soon Africa, yeah, if Africa watches that, let's say all the people down over there. Have family that's in Africa, one part of Africa though. So coming at the bat for the Mets, we have Juan Soto coming back for the Mets. The Mets plays on base, 0, top of the 6. Here we go. And Pete Alonso got a pitch for you won. Ronnie Cass goes strike with the one. And Hayes is only going to pitch you one. Ronnie Cass goes one. He's only going to pitch you one way, but Juan Soto grounds out to the first base and bites off and then pitch to the pitcher. Hayes is out accepting the first base back in time, and Juan Soto is out. Shout out to the 6 people watching with the 22 likes. I'm going global, y'all. So coming next to bat for the Mets, we have Pete Alonso coming next to bat for the Mets. We got no extras on base. One out, top of the 6. Here we go. He's only gonna pitch can bring Pete away board. And Pete Alonso grounds out to the shortstop and Ronald Sosa going to the first base and Price off in time. And Pete Alonso is out. Like the way Elvis said, from your Caribbean Philly to all over. We going global without even have to be like traveling to different countries to be there. And so you don't even have to do all that. So that tells you a whole lot right there. So coming up next to bat for the Phillies, the Mets, we got Mark Ventinos next to bat the Mets. The Mets plays on base. 2 outs, about top of the 6. Here we go. And Mark Ventinos, that's what time we on. Mark Ventinos can rather than battle system on base zone. Hayes is out. I got a pitch for the Ray Mark ready for it. Run that catch goes strike 1 on 1. And Hayes is out. I got that pitch for Mark ready for it. Run that catch goes the ball 1-1. And Hayes on their pitch between Morgan Wayboy. Run that catch goes strike 2-1-2. Hayes on their pitch between Morgan Wayboy. He's swinging down with the 5 balls 1-2. And Hayes on their pitch between Morgan Wayboy. Swing and the miss, and that's strike 3. And rugby team is down. 6 strikeout for Hayes on 6 games. And I always forgot he's doing his job again, because, he always forget to do his job because he was, like, not even paying attention. Like, so you come back, and now said the name, or said the thing to do, and you don't even do it. Like, you forget what you're supposed to do since your first screen back. So, you have to give it the program, so yeah, give it the program, man. And that's 3 outs for the Mets. That's 3 outs for the Mets. So scoring the Mets had 4 runs, the Phillies had 3 runs, and 1 run to the bottom of the 6th inning. It's the Mets turn. It's the Phillies turn the bat at the 6th. The Phillies turn the bat at the bottom of the 6th. The 3 Phillies players in the bat at the bottom of the 6th between Nick Castellanos, Aldo Cameron, and Martin Sosa. Nick Castellanos with a walk and a run. Aldo Cameron is 1-2 with a home run, 2 RBIs and a run. And Martin Sosa is 1-2 with a double and a strikeout. Oh, Keisha calling you, that was okay. And Bobby, you have a head, thank you. Yeah, it sounds you missed a lot, man. Oh, you missed a, okay, you missed a lot, so let me change that. I didn't know anything about baseball, but that's the Philly jersey. Yeah, that's the Philly jersey right here. That's the vice of a Philly jersey right here. And coming at the bat for the Mets. Okay, pitching for the Mets today. Pitching the pitcher tonight. Coming to pitch for the Mets. We good. So coming at the bat for the Phillies. We got Nick Castellanos in the bat for the Phillies. The Phillies are 8-0. Bottom of the 6th. Here we go. Nick Dunstan. Nick Dunstan. Nick Dunstan. We good. Gonna pitch for Castellanos away, but Riley's catching goes balls 1-0. We good. Gonna pitch for Castellanos. Riley's catching goes strike 1-1-1. And we good. Gonna pitch for Castellanos going forward. It's when that goes right into the grass, and right into the grass, almost went to the wall, and Nick Castellanos running around first, stop a second. Nick Castellanos got a W. Nick Castellanos got a W. Nick Castellanos got another hit. Nick Castellanos got another hit. Nick Castellanos 2-2, y'all. This is Nick Castellanos 27 double on the 25 season on the line drive to the center field, Jeff McNeil. Hey, Nick Castellanos 2-2 tonight, y'all. Hell yeah, Nick Castellanos playing good, y'all. So coming next to bat for the Mets, coming next to bat the Phillies, coming next to bat the Phillies, we have Aldo King. Next to bat the Phillies, we got 1 free first, second base, 0 bottom of the 6th. Here we go. Ato. And we're gonna pitch me Ato. We going running catch go strike 1-1. And we're gonna pitch gonna go Ato the way boy. Swing in the miss, and that's strike 2 is 0-2. He said, Come back in after you. And we get the history out to the way board. And I don't keep asking for time on you, and I don't keep you right in the bed about system of base rules. And we get the history out to the way board. And bounce on top, and bounce and it moves all the way to the wall. And Allen Kid's running around first, stop at second. Allen Kid got a W. Allen Kid got a W. And Allen Kid got another hit. Allen Kid got a W. Allen Kid got another hit. So Allen Kid is 2 for 3, yo. Allen Kid got another hit. He's 2 for 3, yo. And this is Allen Kid's 8th double in the 21st season on the show run drive to the center field Japanese. And Carlos Mendoza is looking at this like, what in the hell? You misplaced. What are you doing, man? You letting the Phillies come out here. I feel bad for the mismanagement. Carlos Mendoza for them. And the Phillies score another run. And the Phillies had tied the game. So it scored. The Mets had 4 runs. The Phillies had 4 runs. Tied baseball game, ladies and gentlemen. And the Phillies get their 4th run score in the bottom of the 6th. Thanks to Nick Castellanos. We tied the game, y'all. We tied the game at 4. Hello. We came all the way back. The Phillies came all the way back. Coming next to bat the Phillies, we got Montezos next to bat the Phillies. We got 1 Philly player at second base. 0, bottom of the 6th. Here we go. We got a pitch when around the green board. And with Montezos, it grounds out to the shortstop, assistant doing to the first base, and P. Wells in time. And the Montezos is out. Montezos, you 1 for 3 with your first strikeout. I don't like the way I was saying. That's my Popeye laugh. Coming next to bat the Phillies, we got Bernie Marsh next to bat the Phillies. We got 1 Philly player at second base. 1 out, bottom of the 6th. Here we go. We got a pitch to Bernie Marsh, great boy. Ronnie's catch goes, the ball's 1-0. And we got a pitch to Bernie Marsh, great boy. Ronnie's catch goes, the ball 2, the 2-0. And we got a pitch to Bernie Marsh, great boy. Ronnie's catch goes, the ball 3, the 3-0. And we got a biscuit and Bernie Marsh, great boy. And that is ball 4. And Bernie Marsh is walking to advance the first base for the Phillies. And this is Bernie Marsh's first ball of the game. So the Phillies have Bernie Marsh at first base and Alec Campbell on second base. So coming up next to bat for the Phillies, we have Weston Wilson next to bat the Phillies. We got Philly players on first and second base. 1 out, bottom of the 6th. Here we go. We got a pitch to Buddy Weston, great boy. Ronnie's catch goes, balls 1-0. And we got a pitch to Buddy Weston, great boy. Swing and a miss, and that strike 1 is a 1-1. He's in the ice, he said. But y'all go and go Phillies. And we got a pitch to Buddy Weston, great boy. Ronnie's catch goes, ball 2, 2-1. And we get a pitch we watched the way forward. Riding catch is going to strike two, the 2-2. Oh, you said Kitchen Watch. She says bye, yo. And go Philly. She says hi, yo. Yeah, okay. Hi, Kitchen. And we get a pitch we watched the swing of the base, and that's strike two. Swing of the base, that's strike three. Weston was out. Weston was, and you 1 for 3 with your second strikeout. So coming up next, the bat for the Phillies, we have Harrison Bader connects the bat for the Phillies. You got Penny Perez on first base and second base. 2 outs. 5-6. Here we go. We good. Got a pitch going to be Harrison wait for it. Ronnie's catching goes to Rose Hill. Let's go, Darth Vader. Let's go. Let's go, Darth Vader. Let's go. Let's go, Darth Vader. Let's go. And we are going to pitch for Harrison ready for it. Ronnie's catching goes to Rose 2-0. And we are going to pitch for you. For you, Harrison great boy. Ronnie's catching goes to strike 1 is 2-1. Yeah, no, that's the one I'm doing for Harrison Bader, though. That's for Harrison Bader, though. I like, because, he don't got a nickname, so I figured I want to give him one. And we get a pitch for Harrison Bader. For you swing that goes right into the grass. And that's a single. Harrison Bader will advance with the first base for the Phillies. And Harrison Bader got another hit. He's 2 for 4, y'all. Harrison Bader singles on the ground ball to the center field of Jeffrey Neal. And Buddy Marsh advanced second base. So the Phillies have Harrison Bader for first base and Buddy Marsh for second base. And Harrison Bader is 2 for 4 tonight, y'all. Harrison Bader is playing actually good baseball tonight. That's why we call him Darth Vader for a reason. Hello. That's why we call Harrison Bader Darth Vader for a reason. And the Phillies score another one. And the Phillies take the lead. So the score, the Mets had 4 runs, the Phillies had 5 runs, and the Phillies got the 5th run score in the bottom of the 6th, thanks to Otto Kim. Now it's 5-4 Phillies. We just took the lead on you, Mets. We just took the lead on you. Took the lead on you, stupid Mets. We just took the lead on you. We just took the lead on the Mets. Just took the lead on them. That's 5-4, yo. Look at this. That's a good thing Star Wars came back tonight. Because Star Wars came back tonight and the game changed now. Because Star Wars wasn't in the stream beginning, but then once Star Wars came in the stream, the whole game changed. Everything changed. Star Wars coming back tonight was like a good luck charm. It changed everything. So thank you, Star Wars 99. Thank you, Star Wars, for coming back tonight, because you had a good luck charm, and now the Phillies are actually playing good. So we had the Mets manager Carlos Mendoza's coming to the mound to start the re-game, and he's taking out the game. Pitching change for the Mets. I don't know what you're saying, Sim. I don't know what you're saying, man. So pitch change for the Mets. So we get some pitching night coming pitch for the Mets, and we book Riley. So coming up next, the bat for the Phillies, we got your 2025 National All-Star MVP, Kyle Swimmer, MVP, MVP, MVP. Got Penny Bears on first base, second base, 2 hours, 5 and 6. Here we go. Woods got a pitch in there for you, swim with ready for a swing, the man strikers on 1. Woods got a pitch, swim with body catch goes, balls on the 1. And Woods got a pitch in there for you, Woods got a pitch in there for you, swim with ready for it. Body catch goes, ball 2, 2, 1. Oh, okay, now the Mets players got different hats. One's got the NYVD, the other one's got the FDYB. You got the FD one like that. You know, one for the police department, one for the fire department. So it's the FDNY. So one is for the NYDP for the police department. The other one's the FDNY for the fire department. So yeah. And looks at another picture where he's ready for Roddy catching the ball 3-3-1. And when Roddy got another picture for you, slowly ready for. And that is ball forward. Kyle Swim is ball through base, the first base for the Phillies. This is Kyle Swim's first ball of the game. So the Phillies had Kyle Swim on first base, Harrison Bailey on second base, and Brandon Marsh on third base. Bases loaded for the Phillies. So coming in next to bat the Phillies, got your 2-time MVP, Bryce Harper next to bat the Phillies, bases loaded for the Phillies, 2 outs, 5 and 6. Here we go. Harper Nation, Harper Nation, Harper Nation. And Brooks got a pitch for you, Bryce ready for a swing and a miss. That strike goes on 1. And Brooks got a pitch for you, Bryce ready for it. Ronnie's catch goes to rolls 1-1. Oh, you pitching the Bryce Harper? Bryce Harper can grand slam shit out of here, so you know what you messing with. And Moose got another pitch going away. Bryce ready for you. Swing that one goes right into the grass. That's a single. Bryce Harper base the first base for the Phillies. Now Bryce Harper's having a good game. He's 2 for 4, y'all. Bryce Harper's 2 for 4, y'all. Bryce Harper having a good game. Here's the base. Bryce Harper having a good game, and so anybody else. And Bryce Harper singles on the ground ball to the first base of P. Alonso. And Harrison Bailey makes third base. Kyle Swim makes second base. The Phillies has Bryce Harper on first base. Kyle Swim on second base, and Harrison Bailey on third base. But the Phillies scored another runs, and Pete Alonso dropped that baseball. And Phillies scored another runs as well. And then the Mets had 4 runs. The Phillies had 6 runs, and then the Phillies get the 6-run score in the bottom of the 6th. In the bottom of the 6th, thanks to Brandon Marsh. Now it's 6-4 Phillies. Mets, you had us in the game down 4-0. Then we get our first couple runs, made 4-2. Then we get another one and make it 5-4. Now we just got another one and made 6-4. Oh Mets, you looking salty. Mets might get swept tonight. The Mets might get swept tonight. Look at that, y'all. I like this one when it's 6-4 because now we on the other, and that's our turn. And then remember, so coming next to bat the Phillies, we got JT next to bat the Phillies. We got Phillies players on first. And so we got coming next to bat the Phillies, we got JT next to bat the Phillies. Coming next to bat the Phillies, we got JT next to bat the Phillies. Facing over the Phillies, 2 hours, 5 and 6. Here we go. Moose got a pitch to JT ready for a swing at the ball was on 1. Moose got a pitch to JT ready for a running touch goes strike 2 zone 2. Come on, JT. This is a base load situation. Bryce Harper can drive and can get a run in on a base load situation. You could probably hit one right after the damn ball and call the grand slam right now. And Moose got another pitch for JT ready for he's swinging that one. That's the foul ball zone 2. And Moose got another pitch for JT ready for it. And JT Reed pops out to the first baseman, P. Alonso, and JT Reed is out. JT Reed the overboard with your first strikeout, and you straight Bryce Harper, Kyle Swimmer, and Harrison Bailey on base, and that's 3 outs to the Phillies. So it's the Mets have 4 runs, the Phillies have 6 runs. That's the end of the 6th, ladies and gentlemen. Moving on to the 7th inning, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Mets turn the red. Let's see the Mets can do the turn the red top of 7. And the 3 Mets players in the red top of 7 will be Bernie Nero, Starling Marte, and Jeff McNeil. You should have picked somebody else though, Elvis. That's why you should have picked somebody else. That's what you should have done. I did the bye-bye life. I could do it again for you. I could do it again. I did do it. You just didn't. I did the first time. You didn't hear me saying. So I can do the bye-bye. I can do. I can do it just for you, Elvis. Good, 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 good. You heard that, Elvis? Let me do it one more time for you. Yeah. Good, 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 good. You see, I did that just so Elvis would know that. But Elvis didn't even hear me say I did 2 times for you, Elvis. So if you're not paying attention, Elvis. Yeah, see, I know Elvis, you funny. I tell you, I'm funny, Elvis. Cause you tell me to do anything funny. I make people laugh. That's my thing. I like to make people laugh. That's my thing. If I can't make you laugh, that means I'm not doing something right. Then that's just me. And I can do the other one. I can do the one for Bugs Bunny. Hey, what's up, Doc? Yeah, I can do the one for. And I can do the one like this for the one for the Bugs Bunny who eats the carrots, right? Hey, what's up, Doc? And I can do one for Donald. Yeah, I ain't gonna do Donald one. Yeah, it is also pitching, y'all. So come at the bat for the Mets. We have Brandon Newman in the bat for the Mets. The Mets plays the Rays 0-7-7. Here we go. He's only going to pitch for you. Where the catch goes, strike with the one. He's only going to pitch you. Swing away, strike 2-1-2. He's only going to pitch you. And Brandon Mets for Tario. Brandon Newman right in the back of the Mets. His way so. And he's only going to pitch you. Going forward. And Brandon Newman flies out to left field. And Brandon Marsh. And Brandon Newman's out. And coming up next, the bat for the Mets, we have Starling Wood taking this to bat for the Mets. The Mets plays the Rays. One out, top of the 7. Here we go. Hayes is only going to pitch for you. Starling going forward. Runner catches goes. The strike was on 1. Hayes only going to pitch. Starling going forward. Runner catches goes. The ball is 1-1. Yeah, I tell you, that ain't funny though. And Hayes is only going to pitch for you. Starling going forward. Swing and a miss, and that strike 2 is 1-2. Hayes only going to pitch. Starling going for a swing and a miss, and that strike 3, and Starling takes out. 7 strikeout for Hayes Arnold, 7 Ks. And he's only going to pitch for you, Starling going forward. Coming next to bat for the Mets, we have the Jeffrey New York next to bat the Mets. The Mets plays the Rays. 2 outs, top of 7, here we go. He's only going to pitch for you, Jeff going forward. Runner catch goes, the ball's 1-0. He's only going to pitch for you, Jeff going forward. Runner catch goes, the strike was 1-1. And he's only going to pitch for you, Jeff going forward. Swing and a miss, and that strike 2 is 1-2. And he's only going to pitch for you, Jeff going forward. Runner catch goes, the ball 2 is 2-2. I even do another one that's good too. And I can do the Donald Duck one. It's 3 that's 23, and Jimmy is out. 8 strike over Hayes on 8 Ks. And that's 3 outs for the Mets. So it's going to Mets at 4 is the Phillies at 6-1. We go to 5-7 league doing. It's the Phillies turn the red, the Phillies doing, turn the red to 5-7. The 3 Phillies to the red to 5-7. Nick Castellanos, Aldo Cameron, and Ronald Sosa. Nick Castellanos 2-2 with a double, a walk, and two runs. Aldo Cameron is 2-3 with a home run, a double, and 3 RBIs. And Ronald Sosa is 1-3 with a double and a strikeout. So let me give you my down. Let me give you my Donald Duck impression. You know he gets mad about it. Because you know when he gets mad, he like he say, I can do. He can do like he fighting. Donald Duck was like. He's like, hey Mickey, like I can do his anything when he gets mad. He's like, wait. That's how Donald Duck gets mad when he's not mad. He just like he like freaks out. That's how Donald Duck gets when he's mad though. He gets that, when he gets mad, he gets that like that kind of like. Yeah, then he gets the mad one, but he gets like that. And I kind of did no moves, but. Donald Duck was not my best one, because, that's not my best one. I don't know how to do the coding one for that one, but I can do the one for Mo, like, I can do that one. I can't do that one, but I can do, let me do my Sylvester the Cat one. Sylvester the Cat's like the best one, like, that I can do, like. Yeah, I do the one when he's afraid of my stars, like, it's just, my stars! Yeah, that's the one when Sylvester the Cat be saying, it's the my stars! Yeah, that's the one. Yeah, I did the Sylvester the Cat one. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I said OMG for Elvis. The rest of the day that we. So coming to bat for the Phillies, we have Nick Castellanos going to bat the Phillies. No Phillies fans over 8-0. It's 5-7. Here we go. Nick does it. Nick does it. Nick does it. Big change for the Mets. So Will Riley's on pitch tonight. Going to pitch the Mets. Be Tyler Rogers. So Tyler Rogers got the pitch. Going to Castellanos ready for it. And Nick Castellanos grounds out to the third base and Mark continues to do the first base and Pete Alonso in time. And Nick Castellanos is out. Nick Castellanos, you 2 for 3. And coming up next to bat for the Phillies, we got Alan Kemp next to bat for the Phillies. No Philly fans on base. We got about 7. Here we go. I2. And Tyler Rogers going to pitch me out to me, but one catch goes to 1 room. Another Tyler Rogers going to pitch me out to Sweet at the bottom of the 1. And Tyler Rogers going to pitch me out to the way 1. And Alan Kemp pots out to the catcher, Hayden Singer, and foul territory. Alan Kemp is out. Alan Kemp, you 2 for 4. And coming next to bat for the Phillies, we got Ron Sosa next to bat for the Phillies. No Philly fans on base. 2 outs, bottom of the 7. Here we go. Tyler Rogers going to pitch to me around the great board. Rogers catch goes to 1 0. And Tyler Rogers going to pitch to me around the great board. And Ron Sosa grounds out to the second baseman, Luis Angel. Including go to the first base and Pete Alonso in time. And Ron Sosa's out. And Ron Sosa, you 1 for 4 with your first strikeout. And that's 3 outs to the Phillies. So the score of the Mets 10 was the Phillies have 6 runs. That's the end of the 7th, ladies and gentlemen. We go to the 8th inning, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Mets turn the red. Let's see the Mets going to turn the red and top of the 8th. And the three Mets players the red top of the 8th. Luis Angel, Cunha, Hayden Singer, and Francisco Lindor. Yeah, it's the 7th inning stretch, y'all. Okay, you know. Yes, I had to do it again, you. Yes, I had to do it again. So I'm gonna do that one more time for it once again. Go. See, I had to do it one more time, yeah. Yeah, but sometimes I make Spanish though. I eat Spanish on the regular, not on the regular, but sometimes. I had to do that laugh again just for Elvis, cause you know. I'm gonna get it. It'll have a fun. All right, Wabbit. I'm gonna give it to the count of 3. All right, Wabbit. I'm gonna give it to the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. And then 1 from here. And I think 3 stars out for 3 stars in the head for Emma fun. Yeah, I did have a fun one, yeah. Yeah, I'm a fun, yeah. And he says, all right, Wabbit. Put your hands up. And then give it to the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. And then it's just not his head. And then hit on the head and that's a hit in the head for Emma for it. That's how I remember them in the bus what he was doing. All I gotta say, guys, look at this, y'all. Lozano's still pitching, y'all. Lozano's pitching all the way to the 8th inning, y'all. Hayes has been pitching since the 1st inning all the way to the 8th inning. Hayes hasn't been taken out of the game yet. Yo. So come at the bat for the Mets, we have Lose Angel, Cunha coming to bat for the Mets. The Mets plays the Mets. Zeros. Top of the eighth. Here we go. He's only going to pitch for Lose Angel. Ronald Kent goes strike one. He's only going to pitch Cunha for Lose Angel. Swing the foul on two. He's only going to pitch Lose Angel. Go for swing the foul still on two. And Lose Angel got another pitch. He's only going to pitch Lose Angel. Go for Ronald Kent goes 1-2. He's only going to pitch Lose Angel. Go for swing the pitch. And that's strike three. Lose Angel Cunha's out. 9 strike over Hayes on 9 Ks. What's and coming okay, president substitution, yo. Francisco Alvarez a pinch hit for Hayes to come to the next event for the Mets. We have Francisco Alvarez the next event for the Mets. The Mets plays the Mets. 1 out, top of the 8, here we go. Hayes only got a biscuit every Alvarez ready for it. And then biscuit Alvarez that's for top of the Francisco Alvarez give up in the red 6 more baseballs. Hayes only got a biscuit Alvarez ready for it. Ronald Kent goes strike zone 1. Hayes only got a biscuit Alvarez ready for it. Ronald Kent goes balls 1-1. You got matched on 1 to 1 play and you guys got 10 rings? Yeah, I think so. And Hayes only got a pitch for you, no, that's David Robinson's son, and then that's Tom Matt Struggle there. And he's only going to pitch for you. Alvarez great for it. Ronald Kent goes the ball 2-1. And he's only going to pitch for you. Alvarez great for it. And Francisco Alvarez runs out to the shortstop, runs out to the first base, and right off in time. Francisco Alvarez is out. Oh, you want me to do the take me out of the ball game one? I can do it right now. And I'm doing like how the Philly captain does it. Take me, let me do it right now, yo. Take me out to the ball game. Take me out to the crowd. Bobby some peanuts and cracker jacks. I don't care if I ever get back for this room. We move for the Phillies. If they don't win, it's a shame. For it's 1, 2, 3 stars, you're out of the old ball game. I had to do that one just for y'all, because you know. So coming next to bat for the Mets, we have a system going the next to bat for the Mets. The Mets play the Rays, 2 hours about top of the 8. Here we go. Hayes only got a pitch in the one by the swing of the foul was on 1. Hayes only got a pitch for you, North ready for it. Hayes, persistent doing that's for top of your persistent doing about the bat, persistent for baseball. Hayes only got a pitch in the one by the catch goes on 1. Hayes only got a pitch in the one swing that's the foul on 1 and 2. Hayes only got a pitch for you. North ready for it. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 3. Resistant doors out. 10 strikeout for Hayes Auto, 10 Ks. Hayes Auto hit 10 Ks, y'all, in this game. Got 10 strikeouts. Hello. Hey. And that's 3 outs for the Phillies. And that's 3 outs for the Mets. So it's going to the Mets at 4 runs. The Phillies at 6 runs. Moving on to the bottom of the 8, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Phillies turn the bat. Let's see if the Phillies can able to turn the bat at the bottom of the 8. And the 3 Philly players in at the bottom of the 8 will be Brandon Marsh, Weston Woods, and Harrison Bader. But Brandon Marsh is 0 for 2 with a walk, strike, and a run. Weston Woods is 1 for 3 with 2 strikes and a run. Harrison Bader is 2 for 4 with a double, strikeout, and a run, an RBI. Yeah, Hayes is out here. Is out here dealing. Is out here bowling and dealing. Bowling and dealing. And his offense gave him 6 runs once. You can't get no better than that. Oh, I can even do my. I'm gonna do my curly impression from the Three Stooges. So he's like saying, you know, saying. I'm gonna do the curly. I'm gonna do the curly laughing person, guys. So, and I'm gonna do the curly person like this. Nook. Yeah. So yeah. Yeah. It doesn't go like, I think it's, oh yeah, it's go like this. So, New York, I don't know how to do the curly one, but the laughing person one. I think, New York, I think, New York, New York, New York, dum, 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 dum. Yeah, so, New York, it's like, New York, it's like, I don't know how to do it. It's like, how you doing? It's like, New York, I don't know how to do it. It's like, New York, New York, New York, no, 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 no. If I think that's close enough, I can get in. I said, oh my God, that was what's happening. And really fast. New York, no, 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 no. Yeah, so I got it on the fast one. Come at the bat for the Phillies. We got Bunny Morris in the bat for the Phillies. So Philly fans and Rays. Zeros, round the 8, here we go. Okay, so we change for the Mets. So Todd White gonna pitch in the Mets, gonna pitch Mets Edwin Diaz. So Edwin Diaz gonna pitch him more, so swing the Mets strike the one. Edwin Diaz gonna pitch him more, swing that 5-1-2. Edwin Diaz gonna pitch him more, Rodney Catcher goes 1-2. Edwin Diaz gonna pitch him more, swing that with the 5-1-2. And back to Eddie Murphy. Well, we're not gonna say we're not gonna shout. Eddie Murphy's good too. Play the donkey and straight, which I'm giving that one. Yeah, Nick, what's his name again? Nick 85, where you from? Because you wanna know where you from, so. And that one is gonna pitch me in March going for Rodney Catcher goes ball 2-2. And one is gonna pitch me was Rodney Catcher goes ball 3-2 for count. And that one is gonna pitch me for March going for swing and miss, and that's strike three. Very much out, very much over 3, which is second strikeout. Yeah. Charlie. It's Charles Kiki. Charles Kiki, not Charles Clooney. Charles Kiki got was shot and killed yesterday at Stockton University in Atlantic City, New Jersey. So Charlie Kiki was doing the hosting event at Stockton University yesterday, and he got shot and killed. Yeah, cause if you don't know what Stockton University is in Atlantic City, so you gotta go to New Jersey. You gotta go to Atlantic City, New Jersey, and Stockton University over there, and that's where Charlie Kiki was at doing his event yesterday. And somebody came out and shot and killed him. But Charlie Kiki is a very controversial person, y'all. If you see any of Charlie Kiki's videos, that guy would say the most outrageous, controversial stuff. Cause Charlie Kiki got a big mouth on himself, and he say very suspicious, controversial stuff that will get you want to get slapped one day. So yeah. So. But rest in peace to Charlie Kiki and his family. And Charlie Kiki's family was at the event with him when he got shot. So I feel sorry for his parents were there that saw him. Just seeing him get shot, and I feel bad. And also they said that Charlie Kiki's daughter was there too. So I said rest in peace to Charlie Kiki's family, plus his daughter who lost a dad. So I feel bad for his daughter because she ain't got no dad. So that's sad right there because stuff like that. And so coming next to Battle Phillies, we got Western Woods and next to Battle Phillies, no Philly fans and Rays. 1 out, about here we go. And everyone is going to Fishy Western, right because we're striking the one, and everyone is going to Fishy Western, right because we're rolling one. Only going to Fishy Western, right from Western Woods and 5 out, showing to the center field, to left field, running their room. And Western Woods out. And Western Woods, you 1 for 4 with your second strikeout. Coming up next to bat for the Phillies, we got Harrison Baines next to bat for the Phillies. We got no Philly Harrison Baines. 2 rounds, about 8. Here we go. Let's go, Darth Vader. Let's go, Darth Vader. Let's go, Darth Vader. Let's go, Darth Vader. And when you got pissed when you Harrison running, swing the red stripe in one hand, and when you got pissed when Harrison swing that power on two. And when you got that pissed when Harrison swing that's another power on zone two. And then when he is going to piss me, Harrison way boy. And Harrison Bay grounds out to the shortstop and Susan goes to the first base and Peter Alonso. And Harrison Bay is out. Harrison Bay, you took the pie with your first strikeout. And that's the answer to the Phillies. So scored the Mets have 4 runs, the Phillies have 6 runs. And that's the end of the inning, ladies and gentlemen. Moving on to the ninth and final inning, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Phillies turn the bag. Let's take the score the Mets have 4 runs, the Phillies have 6 runs. That's the end of the inning, ladies and gentlemen. Moving on to the ninth and final inning, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Mets turn the bag. Let's see the Mets can turn the bag top of the ninth. The 3 Mets playing the bag top of the ninth. Juan Soto, Pete Alonso, and Mark Ventinos. Yeah, yeah. My friend Brad, when he did a video, the POV video where he said he had to follow all the guys that told him that tell him his opinion of Joey on Kiki, and he said he like unfollow all them guys because they like some of the people and like, you know what? If you want to know that. And I don't want nobody coming here telling me I got a big mouth because, you know, I was just saying the person that got shot and killed was the one who got a big mouth, so because, you know, very controversial person, and then you're going to tell me I got a big mouth? Oh, really? And I'm really global now? Well, I'm so global now. Good. Yeah, coming up the pitch for, coming up the pitch for the Phillies. Number 59, J. Holder, Durham. Time for the Dracula to do his thing. So pitching, so Hayes Jones is pitching tonight. Come to pitching baby. Jay Holder, Durham. So let's see how many. Yep. So let's see so Hayes Jones the 80 face 5 hits, 4 runs, 4 runs, 0 walks, 10 strikeouts, 0 runs, and a 4.3 ERA. So coming at the bat for the Mets, we have Alonso going to bat for the Mets. The Mets plays on base. 0 outs, top of the ninth. Here we go. Javon got a pitch when you want run it. Javon got a pitch when you want get ready for running catch goes to strike number 1. Javon got a pitch when you want running catch goes to strike number 2. And he's only Javon got a pitch when you want ready for one to catch for time when you want to run to my baseball. And Javon got a pitch when you want ready for swing and miss, and that's strike 3, and Watson's out. First strikeout for Jay Holder, first strikeout for Jerron, 1K. So coming in next to bat for the Mets, we got Pete Alonso next to bat the Mets. The Mets play the base, 1 out, about top of the ninth. Here we go. Yeah, because I've been singing the song, victory songs, and then I'm going to do laugh too. I'm gonna do the laugh first, and then I'm gonna sing the song. Though I'm gonna say all the other stuff first. The mouth busy. The one was to talk to the centimeter. Was to talk to the catcher, JT. Now we got the egg out there because there's something wrong with the one receiver in his head. Ew, don't say that ever that you take it you improving on yourself. So coming next to having the match, we got P1 coming next to the match, and the match plays the Rays, 1 on top of the 9, here we go. Javon gonna pitch, gonna repeat, ready for a swing, the red struggles on 1. Javon gonna pitch, repeat, while that catch goes, rolls with a 1. 2 outs and we get the swing. I just love this. That's kind of with no games in this one. And Javon gonna pitch, gonna repeat, get ready for it. While that catch goes, ball 2-1. Yeah, we don't see the Mets again to the playoffs. So, you know, into the postseason, actually. So, you know, that's the next time we'll see them. And Javon got the pitch, running P, running catch goes, straight 1. Javon got the pitch, P, running catch goes, 1. Javon got the pitch, P, running catch goes, roll 2-1. And Javon got the pitch, P, get ready for a swing down with a 5-1-2-2. And Javon gonna pitch me, be ready for a swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. And P lost a swing and a miss, and that's strike 3. And P lost is out. Second strikeout for Javon with 2 Ks. One more out, and I'm doing the Popeye laugh, and I'm singing, and we're singing. So you know, there you go. Right, and the Mets might not even make it to the playoffs. Postseason, they don't win the next couple of games they have left. If the Mets don't clutch a playoff spot, they're out. If the Mets don't clutch a wild card spot, they're done. So coming up next, the bat for the Mets, we have Mike Martinez against the bat for the Mets. The Mets plays the Rays. 2 outs, top of 9, here we go. Javon got a pitch, gonna be Mark, ready for it. Runner catch goes, the strike was on 1. Javon got a pitch, gonna be Mark, ready for it. You swing it down with the 5-0-2. Had to talk to about Davis about Charlie King, so then I'm like, okay, you had to. Yeah, I'm talking to my. I had my first video. I've had my first session with my therapist on video call next week, yo. Cause the therapist I know we had the video calls with, she was out of town for 2 weeks, so. You know, so I get to have with her, so, and then I got another picture of you, when you mark, you're ready for it. Swing and a miss, now strike 3, and when Marvin team's out, and that's the ball game. Final score is 4-6, and the Phillies get that sweep! The Phillies get that sweep! We sweep the Mets in all 4 games! On our own turf! On our own turf! Hey, we did it on our own turf! Yeah, so, and you know, final score is 6-1, Phillies win. And the winning pitcher of tonight's game is Haley Luzardo, who moves to 14-6 on the season with a 4.03 ERA. Haley Luzardo got 14 wins on the season, and now is the #1 pitcher on the Phillies rotation with 14 wins. Beat out everybody else in the rotation. Hello. And the wrong got another save. Oh, yeah. No one believed that the Phillies can win it. The Phillies never swept a 4-game series before. We never done it. We used to take 3 out of 4 or something like that, and let the team get the last game, get game 4. But this time, no one believed the Phillies would sweep a 4-game series. It's never happened before. Usually, we let the team win. Maybe the Phillies may get 3 out of 4 and then lose the 4th one. This time we won a whole 4-game series. We never let the Mets get back in one game. We're going to let the Mets win one game. Like, this is crazy. Right, y'all. And I'm going to say this one. The Mets, you lost to the Phillies. So I'm gonna laugh at you Mets, and I'm gonna laugh at you Mets like the in the Popeyes laughing voice like this. Good. For y'all right there. That's for you Mets right there. And now, and then you guys watching. Shout out to Starting Live for coming to stream finally first time back. Shout out to Evans P. coming to stream. Shout out to Winston coming to stream, and everybody else coming to stream. And so stuff like that. And now we're gonna sing a song before we get into all the other stuff. So let's get into the song, yo. Get your hand in the clouds. Get your hand on the ground. There's a what? Get your hand in the clouds. Get your hand up the. How does the song go? Get your hand in the clouds. Get your hand up the ground. Get your hand in the clouds. Get your hand up the ground. There's a lot to be learned. So look around. Once there was a silly thought he moved on Robert when anyone knows it can't move Robert but he is house. He is house. He is high in the sky. So when you start to feel, instead of letting go, just remember that. Woo! Once there goes another Robert. Once there goes another Robert. Once there goes another Robert. But let's go hot the hunt for Red October. So that when you're raised, they go to nationally televised. So I had to say that one in. And it ain't done yet, y'all, because tomorrow night we start a new series against that, and we ain't talking about we doing another. Tomorrow the Phillies got a new series against a team from Kansas City, y'all. And we ain't talking about the Chiefs. That's what the Eagles doing Sunday. But tomorrow, tomorrow we doing the series against the Royals, y'all. The baseball team from Kansas City, y'all. So while the Eagles are beating up the Chiefs from Kansas City on this Sunday, the Phillies are gonna be out trying to out baseball play the damn Royals. Hello. So you know how that's gonna go. So guys, I will be streaming the Phillies versus the Kansas City Royals. Game number 1, the other 3-game series tomorrow night at 6:45 p.m. on my YouTube channel, guys. And we're gonna see how the Phillies do against the Royals tomorrow night. The boys from Kansas City, and they coming over here and they got Bobby with Dream in that team. But also, guys, tomorrow night is the MLB day. It's gonna be Walker Buehler's pitching debut with the Phillies tomorrow night. So Walker Buehler, the guy that we got to trade from, is coming. That we got traded from their team that's in the minor leagues playing for us. That's pitching for us right now. It's gonna make so Walker Buehler is going to make his Phillies debut tomorrow night in South Philadelphia against the Royals. So we're gonna see how this goes for him. And hope that he has a good game, and let's see if Walker Buehler can probably get his first win in the Phillies uniform. If he can do that, that would be nice. So we just see how that goes. Like I said, we're gonna put the belt to the ASS on the Warriors tomorrow night. Yeah, it's the Kansas City Royals, Star Wars. The boys from Kansas City, the Royals. Those ones, the boys. Oh, I forgot to say, and then I forgot to say the Phillies moved to 80, I think, was it 87 or something like that? Let me go back to the other ones, because I forgot to say that. I forgot to say what they got from the other one. Oh, hold on, wait a minute, yo. Let's go back to see what for the standing record, y'all. I forgot to say that one, yo. So I forgot to mention that one. So my bad. So the Phillies move on to 87 and 60 on the season. The Mets drop down to 76 and 71 on the season. The Phillies get the 87 win. The Mets get the 71 loss. And the Phillies are still number 1 in the National League at 87 and 60 on the season. And we're still 11 games up for the Mets. The Mets can't win shit against the Phillies. So You know, I just wanted to say that. The Mets can't do shit, so I'm gonna let you. I just let you know that. So yeah, so you know how that goes. The Mets can't do nothing. All right, yo. So let's talk about the pitching matchups, yo. So the pitching matchups we have Walker Buehler who's making his Phillies debut. Making his Phillies debut tomorrow. So we got Walker Buehler going up against Michael Lorenzo. Y'all remember Michael Lorenzo who used to pitch for the Phillies? Remember Michael Lorenzo who used to pitch for the Phillies? And he had that one game. He had that complete shutout game with the Phillies. I think a couple like last season or something. And he was the one that had the complete shutout game. And then when Michael Lorenzo pitched all 9 innings, and none of the relievers came out, so it was like he pitched from the start of the game to the end, and that's Michael Lorenzo pitching against the Phillies tomorrow on the Royals. So alright, so we got Walker Buehler going up against Michael Lorenzo. So Walker Buehler is 77 this season with 84 strikeouts and a 5.45 ERA, and Michael Lorenzo is 5-10 on the season with 110 strikeouts and a 4.63 ERA. Michael Lorenzo got 10 losses on his stat line. Oh, Michael Lorenzo's terrible. I don't know why even the words to put him out there. He only got 5 wins. That's saying something. Well, Walker Buehler got 7 wins when he was with the Red Sox, so that tells you something right there. And then see what he gonna look at. I don't know what jersey number that Walker Buehler's gonna be wearing tomorrow night. I'm not sure, but we're gonna see how this goes for him. I hope that Walker Buehler has a good Phillies debut, and he goes out there and make all the Warriors pitchers look like they can't do nothing. Make all the Warriors hitters look like they can't swing for shit. Yeah, so you know that's gonna be a fun one tomorrow night. So, but I'm gonna go, guys, cause I have to get. I have to go. I'm gonna go, guys, cause there's early dismissal day at work. So I have to get the. I have to go get myself ready for. I'm gonna go, guys, cause I have to go to get to work tomorrow. I have to go to work. At work tomorrow. It's early dismissal. So I have to be at work at 8:30 in the morning. So I can't be on the screen too long. So yeah, that kind of whole thing. So, but guys, I will see you guys tomorrow for Phillies and Royals. Game 1, going down to South Philadelphia. And let's see if we can beat up the Royals and make them boys go back to Kansas City. And we make sure that on Sunday the Eagles do the same thing with the football team from Kansas City as well, the Chiefs, and make them look bad in front of their fans. And be like, So you know we're gonna say it's time for the Phillies and the Eagles to try to shut down these Kansas City teams and make them look so bad that they like to be from Kansas City. Like what? When's the last time the Warriors been to the World Series? Right. Let's name that one. And I can't say nothing about the damn Chiefs. They've been to the Super Bowl. They've been to the Super Bowl like about 2 times. The first time they beat the Eagles in the Super Bowl, but then they lost the second time. But then they went to the Super Bowl again and they beat the 49ers, which I think bad. But then they lost to us Eagles in the Super Bowl 59. So we're gonna live with that one. So we're gonna let them know that one. So yeah, at the end of the day. It's time to weather some Chiefs this week. It's time to weather some Kansas City teams this weekend, y'all. It's a good day when both our teams are playing teams from Kansas City, right? I like for the week, right? I know, right? It makes you feel good about that, right? Hey, like you know, it feels good in a way. It feels good, right? I know the Warriors are gonna go down really bad. I always say the Chiefs are gonna lose on Sunday because when the Eagles come over there to Kansas City, we're gonna shut up their fan base. We're gonna shut them all on. And if Taylor Swift's at the game, I hope they don't put the camera on her every 5 minutes because I'm like, okay, we get it, you know. They Travis, you know, against the Travis Kelce, we get it now. You only see your face every 5 minutes. Only reason why they're gonna show the only reason why they're gonna show Taylor Swift's face every 5 minutes at the Eagles and Chiefs game in Kansas City because if Travis Kelce makes a play and then Travis Kelce actually does something, he's gonna be in. Guess what, guys? You know the Detroit Tigers are in New York taking on the Yankees, right? And guess who went to the Tigers went to the Tigers and Yankees game in New York City? The president went to the game. Oh, y'all. The president went to the Yankees and went to the Tigers and Yankees game in New York City. I figured the president would do that. I figured the president would do that. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, he did. They showed it on the TV right now. He went to the game. He went to the game. They showed him that he was in the stands and stuff. Like, yeah, he came all up in D.C. Mm-hmm. The Tigers didn't do good in that game. The Tigers lost that. They did in the bottom of 7. It's 9-2. Oh, Winston, your Tigers are losing to the Yankees 9-2, and then in the 7, in the bottom of the 7. The Tigers gonna lose that game. That's not good right there. Winston, they're gonna lose that game 9-2, and they got 2 more innings left. The Yankees are winning. Wow. That says a whole lot of things for that. That says a whole lot of things for him. Yeah, I know it was going. I know Winston's not gonna look at that game because I know he was like, well, if you can't beat the Yankees, then what can you, you know? And one more for the ball before I close the stream out. And this one's for you, Evers. One more time again. One more time again with the Popeye laugh again. Good. See you tomorrow, guys.